Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Starfield. We're here at Moonbase IO or something like that. We've set up an outpost here. What I think is going to be a self-sufficient iron extracting outpost, or at least I hope so. My hope is that we will have these helium-3 extractors over here continuing to extract helium-3 and then dump that helium-3 into this. Oh gosh, there's only one helium-3 in here. That makes me a little nervous. Makes me think it's not going to work. And then we get this generator here that runs off of helium-3. It gets the helium-3 directly out of this. Yeah, man. This is not what I wanted to see. Okay, there's two of them in there now, but I thought before we were up to 3, so... Man, now I'm thinking, do I need 3 of these things to keep one generator going? And if that's the case, I'm not going to have enough power for anything other than running helium extractors. If that makes any sense. This thing produces 20 power, and from that thing I'm trying to power this thing, which needs 5 power, so there's 5 of my power right there. And then over here, we've got these two guys. And he requires 5 power, and that one over there requires 5 power. So we're using up 15 power right now. So that means if I were to have to build one more helium-3 extractor, that would mean that this powered generator here, this fuel generator, only has enough power left over to run one extractor. And that seems like a bit much to me. Yeah, man. It says there's 2 of them in there. I don't know. I don't know if that's enough. But we do have 14 iron in here now. Or 17, really. Okay, it's at 14%. 17 iron. So we're extracting iron. What I'm going to do with that iron, I don't really know. But I figured since we're here, why not go ahead and put a little habitat here? And maybe we could make this kind of like our home away from home, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Why not? Let's do a little bit more building. Let's take a look. We're gonna build. We're gonna look for structures, maybe. We can make a 4-wall hab. We could make a hydroponic hab. Okay, so it looks like we have 2 options for 4-wall habs. We've got this one, and we've got this one. So I guess, what, one of them is just taller than the other ones? Kind of looks like to me. This is a double. I wonder how that works. Is there like a ladder that takes you between the 2? I don't know. It's my first time. We have a hydroponic lab, or hab. We just got an A and a B. A science hab. We've got hab small and hab flat small. We can't build a military hab because we don't have enough titanium. We can make a round hab. There's 2 versions of that. We can make a small hex hab. Oh, or a large hex hab. Okay. We have hallways. And then a watchtower, which I can't build because I do not have enough adaptive frames. So, what do I want to do with this hab? Right now, I just kind of want to have a place to hang out, I guess. Here by my, Look, there's, do you see the shadow right there to the left? That's Gideon standing there. I'm assuming that's Gideon and not me. Oh, there's me right there. In between these 2 structures on the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Yeah, Gideon's walking over there now. I mean, I don't think I want to or can even connect this thing to those structures there. So I could just plop it down wherever. Yeah. I mean... Well, let's see what else we could build. We have crafting, we have industrial workbench, we have a cooking station. We can't make a pharmaceutical lab because we don't have any benzene. We could make a weapon workbench, spacesuit workbench we can't make because we don't have something called cosmetic, and then a research lab. So all the comforts of home. Defenses here. I wonder if we really need defenses on this little moon. I don't know. We get some robots. We could have a sanitation mini-bot or a garden mini-bot. An engineering robot requires titanium and polymer. Oh, okay, we have a bunch of furniture that we could put in our place to make it homey. We have decorations. We have displays. And we have miscellaneous. Huh. Build this to double the range of your hand scanner. Like, for how far? The whole planet, or what? Ooh. Build this to quadruple the range of your hand scanner, larger area of effect than the Scan Booster Advanced. Okay, so we got Scan Booster Advanced, and military grade. Cargo link. Build these in 2 different outposts and link them together to allow the transfer of goods between them. Items in the outgoing container will be transported to the incoming container in the other outpost and vice versa. Link outposts within the same system, no fuel required. Weird. Cargo link intersystem, a crew station, small landing pad, a mission board, and a self-service bounty clearance. Okay, so that's all the stuff that we could build. I see. Okay. There's our little plot of helium right there. And then here's our little plot of iron. So I guess if I was going to build a hab, I would maybe not want to put it on top of a seam. Maybe? Yeah, over here looks good. Over here looks pretty safe. Okay, so let's go to structures. Let's just make a simple 4-wall hab to start off with. We'll just start small here. So we'll just place this, I don't know, right about here. Plop. Okay. And then we need an outpost air. Whoa, wait a minute now. Where'd my hab go? I thought I chose build. Didn't I not choose build? Where'd it go? Build. Okay. Huh. What's going on here? Did I build it or not? Build. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm not building this. Four-wall hab. Overhead. Where did I want to put this? Yeah, like around here, maybe. Out of the way of the... Somewhere like up here. Okay. Structure. 4-wall hab. So... Yeah. Build. Oh, and then I confirm. Oh, why in the world did they do that? I have to hit V again to confirm. Okay. Confirmed. Well, that's neat. We could, like, link them together if we wanted to, but really all I want now is a outpost airlock. Okay. And we just simply go build. I didn't have to confirm that. Okay, well, we have just built... Ooh, neat. Our first hab. And there's an airlock here. And here it is. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but here it is. And I'm going to guess Gideon's going to come in here because he just can't stand to be alone by himself out there. Here he comes. Oh, look at that. Look in the lower right-hand corner. My, that big nasty yellow bar is going away. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. As soon as we walk back outside, it'll be bad again. So, if I wanted to build more stuff in here, I mean, I guess I have to go back outside. It's kind of strange. Okay, so here's the outpost. We're going to do build. And I'm going to go into modify mode, maybe. I want to modify my hab. I'm going to go into my hab. And let's go into build mode. And let's put some workbenches in here, maybe. What do you say? Just kind of like line this wall with workbenches. Why not? There, we'll put a workbench there. I don't need a cooking station. A weapon workbench? I don't know, why not? Weapon workbench. Boy, trying to get these things to line up. I mean, you click the mouse to get these things to rotate, and I mean, good freaking luck lining them up. I wish there was some way that I had a little bit more fine control. That's pretty good, though, I feel like. Build. And then, why not a research lab while we're at it? Why not? We'll put the research lab in the corner. Why not? Okay, so we got some lab things here. We could put some furniture in here to kind of make the place a little homey. Let's see here. Do I have like a monitor where I could watch TV? No? There's no TV? What am I going to do? But, you know, I'm old-fashioned. I watch TV on a TV. I don't know, young people watch TV on their devices, right? They'd have like a tablet or something. So, I don't know, maybe you just sit in a chair. Decorations. Here's a wall monitor. There we go. There. I'm going to put my wall monitor here. I don't want it to be too high, but it is angled down. So let's go ahead and put a wall monitor here. And then we'll go back to furniture. And let's put a couch facing our wall monitor. You know. Again, just trying to line this thing up just right. I guess it's maybe as good as I'm going to get, although that's going to drive me nuts. That thing not lined up correctly, but hey. Plop. Okay. And we'll put a chair over here as well. You know. Have a friend over or something. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, we'll put the chair here. Oh! I had it lined up perfectly, and I pressed the mouse button to build it. A bench. What about, like, a coffee table? Ooh, a coffee table. Coffee table. Yeah. We have different types of them, though. We have a lot of variants. We got this guy, we got him. We got a wooden thing, we got this thing. We got 16 coffee table choices. Nope. Bar table, side table, coffee table, bar table, side table, side table, side table, side table, side table. There was one that I kind of liked. Let's see if I... let's go to this one. I think it kind of fits the aesthetic here. What do you think, Gideon? Looking pretty homey, huh? Oh, hey, what are you doing, man? What the... You just... You jerk. You just walk all over my... Oh my gosh, what a jerk. Side table. I want a side table that kind of matches the aesthetic of the coffee table. There's just a table. I mean, I guess this'll do. It's not called a side table, though. That's pretty good. You put your drink on that. There we go. And, is there like a lamp or something? I'm starting to run out of, stuff. There's a flood lamp. Yeah, we're running out of materials here. Speaking of which, let's go over here to the industrial workbench. And, let's see, I wanted to build something a moment ago, like a watchtower. I think it'd be fun to have a watchtower, but I didn't have enough adaptive frames. I don't like that I have to go back outside. I mean, maybe there is another way to do this, and if there is, let me know. But basically, I wanted to modify in there, but in order to get back into build mode, do I have to come back out here? Structures. Watchtower. I need 3 more adaptive frames, and then I could build a watchtower. That sounds fun. That sounds doable. I think we should be able to make 3 more adaptive frames. Let's go check it out. Well, you know, I'm glad that Gideon is enjoying the living room here, because that's why I built it, you know, for us to enjoy. Adaptive frame, craft. Quantity 1, 2, 3, enter. We just made 3 adaptive frames. Isn't that exciting? Okay. All right, well, now we are going to want to go back outside because this watchtower we're going to build is actually going to be outside. It's not going to be inside of there, right? So let's come back out here. Build watchtower. Okay. And, holy cow, this thing's big. Wow. Does it connect to my hab? Doesn't look like it. How do I get in it? Is this the entrance right here? It'd be more fun if, you know, this was connected to my hab somehow, but kind of thinking that it's not going to be. And again, I'm trying to get it to line up. I guess that's pretty good right there. Right? Okay, we built a watchtower. And, airlock. Don't need an airlock for this. And then as far as, like, hallways, I could build a hallway from here, but I can't connect a hallway to the watchtower. So the watchtower stands on its own. I mean, it's cool looking. God, it's huge. But yeah, I was really hoping I could get to it from my hab. But oh well. We have a watchtower now. Whatever I'm gonna do with it, I don't know. Maybe keep an eye out for pirates or something. Although I don't really know if I see myself climbing all these stairs all the time. Good grief. Holy mackerel. Okay. I mean, you gotta admit, this is pretty cool. What's that over there? Somebody has their own watchtower? Look at that. Structure. Huh. It's like cranes or something. So I've read a lot of comments about this game and how, you know, one of the great things about Bethesda games is the exploration aspect, right? You know, you never know what you're going to find around the next corner. And I've heard a lot of people say that once you've explored one planet, you've pretty much explored them all. I mean, that may be true, but I haven't reached that yet. I still am in awe of being on this moon and looking over and seeing a structure over there and wondering what it is. I don't remember seeing a structure like that before. I'm sure once I play the game more and I land on more planets, I'll find more of these and then it won't be fun anymore. But for now, it's still fun. It's still fun, right, Gideon? Don't look at me like that, dude. So now we'll make the long trek down. The gravity is so, I guess, so light on this planet that I'm actually floating down, which is kind of funny. Okay, well, we built a watchtower. I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. What else would I want here? Well, I think what I would want... Oh, let's see. Are these things still running? Yeah, there's 2 heliums in there. That's good. That's good. Keep up the good work. Okay, so we're going to go into modify mode. We're going to go back in here. And what I'd like to do now, I think, is put... Change. I can change this? I'm afraid to do that. We could put... Somewhere I saw something that, like one of your companions would sit at. And I remember thinking it was in a weird place, like decorations, but now I'm thinking it's not. Unless I'm just missing it. Let's see here. No, not decorations. Displays? No. Miscellaneous. Crew station. That's what I want to build. Build this to allow crew to be assigned to your outpost. The outpost management skill will let you build more crew stations at each of your outposts. Well, I really want to build this, but I don't have enough nickel. That's a shame. That's a shame. I can't build this, because part of the reason I wanted to do this was to give a place for, was it Lynn and Heller? To hang out. I'm not sure what they do here. Ship crew Heller. See, he's good at outpost engineering, whereas Lynn is good at outpost management. I don't know what they'd be doing here, but I wanted to put him here. I wanted to give him a crew station. So, we need nickel. And this planet that we're on right now doesn't have any nickel, I don't believe. Yeah, it just has iron and helium-3. So, do we go to nearby planets and see? This one, oh, somehow we know that this one also has helium-3 and iron. I'm not sure how we know that. This has hydrogen, what, chlorine and chloro something or other? Europa. And then over here, water and, I guess Cl is chlorine? I'm not actually sure. Probably wrong. But there's good old Earth, which, according to this, does not have nickel on it. Boy, what happened to you, Earth? Venus has nickel. Can we land on Venus and mine some nickel? Can we? Let's set course. Let's go. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get ourselves a little bit of, oh crap. What's going on over there? Oh, these are Varun ships. Wow, they're hostile? What's this circular thing on the ground here? Satellite beacon? I don't know. But I want to look at the planet map. I want to do a scan. I want to land where there's some... I want to land in the sunlight. Where there's some nickel. Here's a bunch of nickel right here. It's an extreme environment. Don't know whether I'm going to be able to... I'm not planning on putting an outpost here. I just want to see if I could find some...
Touching down.
Nickel. I'll have to get my cutter out. Which, honestly... I don't know if I even have it. I don't even know if I have a cutter on this ship. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I don't. And if I don't, well then I guess I'm screwed. Let's see. Weapons. Cutter, yay! I have my cutter. Do I have another cutter? I thought I had gotten another one at some point. Well, if I did, I don't know where it is. I'm just going to be happy that I have this one. Okay, we'll take that. And let's head outside and oh, hey Sarah. And see if we can't get a little bit of nickel. What do you say? See how this works.
Hello.
Well, I don't feel like we're off to a very good start. What is that thing? Natural structure. Natural structure. So I landed here because it looked like I was landing right in the middle of a big expanse of nickel. There's some nickel over there. Hopefully that's more nickel. Okay, let's go get some nickel. So this is Venus. I don't know if there's like these rock structures on Venus. Okay, we just got ourselves a little bit of nickel, right? Even though it looks like there's still some laying there. Let's just get some nickel so we could build what we want to build. Some nickel. this is lead. Well, do we need lead? I don't know. We're here. So, that's cobalt over there. Big vein of cobalt. I like that outpost building gives me like a purpose here. Like, oh, okay, I need nickel. So let me go to another planet and mine nickel. Whereas otherwise I'm just like walking around like, well, I might need nickel or something. Boy, I was really hoping there'd be more nickel. Dysprosium? Well, this is rare. Let's go get it. Gravity on this planet must be pretty high. Dysprosium. Cobalt over there. Is this also cobalt? Cobalt added. Okay, come on now. We came here for nickel. I want more nickel than I need. I don't want to get back over to IO and then find out that I didn't get enough nickel. Well, right now I'm getting everything but. Cobalt over there. There's some more of this dysprosium. We got a little bit of nickel there. More nickel over here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Got a little stuck. Oh. Alright. Okay. Cobalt. Lead. Lead way over there. Cobalt. I like that I've got Gideon with me. He's watching my back. Making sure that nothing or no one sneaks up behind me. Appreciate that, Gideon. Ooh, there's a structure over there. Nickel. Where'd I see nickel? Where was nickel? Over here? Let's go get it. I don't know what that is. But we're going to stay away from it. Okay. Nickel over there. Nickel over there. Cobalt over there. Nickel. This looks like a big vein of nickel here. That's what I'm going to call it. A vein. Nickel. Okay. Let's grab this since it's right here. We only needed three nickels. We only needed 15 cents to build that cruise station. So let's take a look at our inventory now. And resources, nickel. We have 12 nickel. I mean, that should be pretty good, right? What do you think? We head on back? Now, this is where this game gets ridiculous, but I guess if you do a lot of planet hopping, this is a convenience. But I don't even have to go back to my ship. Just simply go here, be like, okay, IO. And where is my base? Post 2. Land, baby. That's it. And you're there. I mean, I don't know. Kind of.
Not exactly the liveliest place in the galaxy.
Hey, this is your home now, Gideon, so you better get used to it. 2 helium-3s in there. That's good. Okay, let's, uh-oh. Can I have a moment to myself? Now, last time one of these guys landed, they left me alone. Let's see if they do this time. Okay, we're gonna go here and see if we can't build a couple of cruise stations. And then we're gonna banish Lynn and Heller to IO. See how they like it. Right now, they're just... I don't know where they are. Okay, build mode. Cruise station. Boy, these cruise stations are bigger than I thought. Can I build one against that wall? Yeah, okay. So we'll build one against this wall here. Nice. The crew station allows you to assign crew to your outpost, which can provide various benefits depending on their skills. You can assign crew to your outpost by going to Data Menu, Ship Menu, Crew. I don't even know where Data Menu is. Oh, I know where Data Menu is. It's that main circular menu. And then we could put another crew station right here-ish. I just want to make sure he could still get to his folders there. There we go. Doggone it, I had it all lined up real nice. And then I keep pressing the left mouse button thinking that that's how you plant something, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Plop. Okay. Okay. So, now we've got a couple of crew stations here. Which, I was trying to save some space over here to put some more stuff against the wall. I'm not sure I like the look of this, though. It's so important. I feel like we're crowding him. Now, see, the problem is that if I want to, and again, if I'm wrong about this, please correct me. If I want to move anything around in here, do I really have to go back outside? There we go. I don't. I just press R for outpost. Okay, cool. Modify mode. I want to move this. And we're just going to plop it down here against the wall. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, that's better. It is taking up more wall space, but that's fine. Okay, so now that I have these two stations here, I can go to Data Menu, Ship Menu, Crew Menu, and I can assign Lynn here to Outpost 2. And actually it looks like we could put 4 people here. I guess each one of these crew stations has enough space for 2 people. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Okay, so now Lynn and Heller are here, but why? I ask you. Why? What do they do? What do they provide, you know? In fact, what does this whole place provide? Well, I guess what it provides is a place to put stuff and do stuff. What I guess I could do is I could put a storage box here, and I could put all my resources here, which I guess is cool in a way, but what if I wanted to build another outpost? Then I'd have to come back here and get all my resources. But I tell you what, though, right now, there are so many resources on the Razor Leaf that it really doesn't have any room to store anything else. I mean, it probably does now because I did a bunch of building, but... so I go here, I go Outpost, I go to Build Mode, and I could put a... Oh no, this is outside storage, right? Builders, structures, crafting... Fences, robots, furniture. What if I wanted to put storage? I mean, there's a refrigerator. That's not really what I want. Oh, look, there's an office desk partition there. Look at that. Storage box. Okay. Oh, it's tiny. Okay, and then we got storage crates, which I need structural for. Structural. Can I build something called structural? Let's take a look. Doggone it, I can't. I mean, structural. And if I can't build this at my industrial workbench, where can I build it? Structural? How do I get structural? That's what I'd like to know. Well, pretty sure it's not going to be on my weapon workbench. I don't think I research anything called structural. Outpost development. Manufacturing. Discover how to construct simple fabricators, small warehouse modules, and inter-system cargo links at outposts. Manufacturing 2. Discover how to construct compound fabricators and medium storage modules. This is like outside stuff. Resource extraction. Discover how to construct commercial extractors. Decoration 1 to decoration 2. Oh, I didn't realize it was a second level of decorations. Outpost engineering might be worth putting some points into. Horticulture 1. Domestication 1. Oh, I need zoology, and outpost engineering. Power generation 1. We already... Oh, no, we don't either. Advanced wind turbines. Robots 1, robots 2. Outpost defense. Still didn't see anything called structural, though. You know? I don't know what that is. I was all excited, thinking I was going to get to use my industrial workbench to create something called structural, but I'm not, so... Yeah, I really wanted to put a big old crate here. Could put a small one there. I can't even... Well, heck, I can't even make a storage box because I don't have structural. Huh. Track. I am now tracking structural and aluminum. Boy, I'm running low on aluminum. Well, there's different variants of this. Oh, neat. But they all require structural. I keep waiting for Lynn and Heller to show up. I don't know how they'll get here. I don't know when they'll get here. Well, yeah, man. Yeah. Can I get straight to my ship from here? Let's go to the Razor Leaf. I'm gonna go over here real quick. So, what's kind of cool is that I have, with my ship sitting here, I have access to the resources on the ship. But resources take up a lot of space. Look at this, we're at 931 of 1060, and by far the most of that is resources. So it'd be nice if I had a separate box on this ship for resources, but I mean, I have somewhere around here, I thought I had a captain's locker. But heck if I know where it is. Right? Isn't there like a captain's locker on these? But it doesn't hold much. Oh. Captain's locker. This only holds 40, so I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to use that for. What do you guys use your captain's locker for? Just to cram more stuff in?
Yeah?
There's a cooler. I could put 10 in. So yeah, I like the idea of having all of my resources here on my ship, because wherever I am, my ship is going to be, and therefore all of my resources will always be with me, right? So I guess what I just really need to do is get me a ship with a lot more cargo space, huh? I mean, this thing has over 1,000 cargo space, and here I am wanting even more. That's how it goes. Okay, let's see here. If I wanted to get back to my outpost, can I do it from here? It doesn't look like I can. So, guess we exit the ship. There's a locker here. But, you know, you're not going to be able to put a lot of stuff in here. Oh, wow, look how far away we are. But that doesn't matter. I just go to IO Outpost 2. Get out of the way, Gideon. I think it would be cool if I had a landing pad here Wouldn't that be neat? Let's see if I could build one. Man, this is busy. Something else is landing. Looking for landing pad. I know I saw one before. It's not under furniture or decorations, right? Miscellaneous landing pad small. Huh, how do I get a big landing pad? I guess landing pad small is big enough. So, put a landing pad here. Well, before I was talking about not placing something on top of resources, but I think it makes more sense to put my landing pad so that the stairs, you know, go down towards the entrance to my two places here, right? And then my ship should land here, right? This will use the rest of my aluminum. Okay, for whatever reason, I don't have to confirm this. Okay, we now have a big honkin' landing pad here. No controls on it or anything. So if I go back to the razor leaf and I go to land here, will I land on the landing pad? Let's take off.
Lifting off now. Orbital pattern locked in.
Oh crap. Okay, we got a bunch of bounty hunters shooting us. Okay, I guess I have to fight these jerkwads. Oh, we're gonna fight him then. Easy pickings, he says. We'll see about that.
They grabbed the targets and lost their shields.
He's gone. Oh, okay, we leveled up. That's kind of cool. Oh, crap. Somebody is frying me. Grav drive is out. Holy cow! Doggone it! Man! So sudden. Shoot. Well, now what? Now where am I? Okay, so this was before I built my landing pad, obviously. Was it before I built my crew stations and assigned people here? Hey, they're here now. All right, what's up, Lynn? I'm okay. How you doing?
Do you need me for something?
Hey, do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
I suppose that wouldn't kill me.
Yeah. What made you want to become a miner?
I never considered anything else. My parents were miners too. I've been learning the trade since I was old enough to dig. Longest I've spent above ground was the year and a half I served in the UC military during the Colony War. That was more than enough for me. I prefer to keep my boots full of dust and my pockets full of credits. Less trouble that way.
Uh-huh. Well, get ready to spend more time above ground because this is your home now. Hey, I'd like to know more about your life outside of Argos.
All right. What's your question?
Well, you said you served in the Colony War?
I did. I know I don't seem like the military type. Like most people, I was less practical when I was young.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What did you do in the military?
I was a drill sergeant. You don't seem surprised. I have a firm hand and a knack for getting the best out of people. The UC saw that and put me in charge of training new recruits for combat.
I see. What made you enlist?
I was talked into it. Someone I loved felt called to serve, and he asked me to join him. Only one of us walked away from the war, though.
Did you serve for the entire war?
I was only in the military for a year and a half. I spent the rest of the war underground, mining materials for the UC to turn into ships and bullets.
I see, I see. Well, I guess that explains why you were so strict with the miners.
Well, I lost someone dear to me in the war. I'm as strict as I need to be to make sure my workers' families don't have to go through that too. Mining can be as dangerous as combat, you know. There's a good reason why I've held on to old habits.
Okay. May I ask who you lost during the war?
It was my husband. The love of my life. He was killed just a month before the armistice.
Oh, wow. Did you serve together?
No, we didn't. I was stationed at a recruiting center on Jemison, and he served on the front lines. He was a crewman aboard one of the UC's largest ships. He used to tease me about how much more exciting his service was than mine. He always hated being stuck in cities for too long.
How was he killed?
The transport vessel he was aboard was shot down by the Freestar Collective. Hundreds of lives lost. That's the cost of peace. My husband was proud to serve the UC. He served honorably, and I'm proud of him for it. I only wish I'd gotten to say goodbye.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. He was never quite the same after he died.
Tell me more about your husband.
Sure. His name was Manuel. He was a miner, like me. We were stationed at the same outpost for a few years, and we had the same supervisor. He was a better man than most. Honest, kind-hearted, and even-tempered. I've never felt more at peace than I did when I was with him. Losing him was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Damn colony war.
How long were you two together?
5 years. Then we were married for most of it. I knew he was right for me after our first conversation. And I'm not the type to waste time. I can still remember the look on his face when I asked him to marry me.
Did you guys have any children?
Do I seem like the motherly type, Dusty? No. We never had children of our own. Manuel has a daughter named Miranda, but she was already a teenager when we got married. She lives in New Homestead with her family. We aren't very close, but I try to see her every time I pass through the Sol system.
Well, I can't imagine what a loss like that must feel like.
Heartbreaking doesn't even begin to describe it. Manuel was absolutely everything to me. Losing him shook me to my core. I've never been the same.
So, you mentioned that your husband's death changed you. May I ask you more about that?
Manuel was my greatest joy. When he died, he took most of my happiness with him. I couldn't handle the heartbreak, so I threw myself into work. I barely looked up from a cutter for years after that. I figured if I kept my head down and my workers safe, that eventually I'd get over the loss. But it's like I said, time doesn't heal everything. I believe I was only ever meant to love one person. I still hate waking up without him.
How'd you hear the news about his death?
I was with the other officers at my base when a report came through about one of our ships being destroyed. I recognized its name from Manuel's messages. It took a few days before the casualty reports started coming through. By the time one of the officers came to console me, I already knew he was gone. Space battles don't tend to leave many survivors.
Well, it seems like you've never really moved on from what happened.
I don't think so either. I don't know if distracting myself instead of finding a way to move on was the right choice. That's the trouble with aging. The more of it you do, the more foolish your younger self looks. If it is time to move on, then leaving Argos was a good first step. I don't have as much to worry about out here.
Well, let's talk about something else.
What is it?
Well, Do you know anything about the artifact I found while I was working at Argos?
No, I don't. I only ask as many questions as I need to get my job done. I had no idea it was dangerous.
Well, have you seen anything like it before?
No. Whatever that thing was, it's the only one I've ever seen. I'm glad it's not my problem anymore.
I see. But you sent the new employee just in case. I'm not going to say that. What other strange things have you found underground?
I've seen skeletons the size of starships buried in sheetrock, and crystals that release a toxic gas potent enough to kill you through your suit. Once I was part of a job that unearthed an entirely new species of cave-dwelling insects. You never know what you'll find when you break ground. Rocks are good at keeping secrets.
I see. Well, I tell you what, sure was an exciting day on the job.
And I'm glad you bounced back from it. Losing a miner is never easy.
Yeah. No more questions.
I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Yeah, well, figured you might be bored sitting here. This is your home, this box. All right, I'm going to end this episode here. We come in next time, maybe I'll talk to Heller. Maybe I'll try to build a landing pad again. And after that, I don't know. Come back and find out. Thanks for watching. Sure hope you join me again in the next episode.
Good to